Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Going to count 1 and 2.
In.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering is downstairs. That one ripped. Granderson going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Granderson giving chase. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here is Bryce Harper. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Jose Bautista. That catches the corner. Glass now, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. The throw to first, and there are 2 outs.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Sends it across to first. That's the inning. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Check swing, called strike. And that's in the dirt. And that one fouled off. And that is downstairs. And the count's even at 2. De La Cruz checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Trout. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. That's off the mark.
That's inside.
And that is ball one. Curveball drops in there.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Henderson moves under it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, David Ortiz. Fought off foul. Glasnow, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. In the air, left field, down the line. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Stays alive. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing, no appeal. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. 2 away now. Now a chance for Curtis Granderson. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is back. Get out of town. A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-1. Mark McGwire now at the plate. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Glasnow ready and deals to the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Arrieta back to work. And Ricky Henderson to grab. And there's one away. Now the third baseman. And that misses. Outside. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Bautista. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now
fly to center his first time.
Crow Armstrong.
There's a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one drilled left field. Going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Now fly ball to right center. Trout is there. And out number one on the grab. Here's the third baseman. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Rickey Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Ball two.
In the dirt, but kept close. There goes the runner. And a sac bunt here. They get one. Caught up now trying to get to third. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So here is Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-1. One out, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and he's safe at first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Elly on his way to second. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Ted Simmons digs in now.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard. Trent Grisham will hit next. That one to first, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Just missed.
Ball one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bautista settles underneath it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, and now the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Bautista tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Hobie Milner.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings. Now the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
doubt about it. They got it.
Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
Hard hit right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. Rocker back to work. Fly ball center field. Langford in and to his right. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one pulled foul. Next offering is down low. And that one popped in the air, left field. Lee hauls it in for the out. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove. 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that one way outside. 1-0. Hicks, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Up the middle, and that one handled. Sends it to first. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle, Chisholm Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Brett Wisely now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. 1 out, bases empty. That one lifted to left. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Elliot Ramos. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And down on strike. Back here in San Francisco. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. And a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
No ball.
And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it remains 2-2. Harper on at first, nobody out. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A towering shot. It's 2-0. Here's Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. Lee under this one. Makes the catch. 1 away. Ted Simmons, the next to hit. This one in the air. And there's 2 away. Eric Miller comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
He steps on the bag, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just 1 pitch to get the inning ending. Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Willie Adames stands in.
Darren O'Day.
First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 the count. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Called strike right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing.
Now pitching
We're back
for
to start the
Giants,
third, and there's a new arm on the mound,
number
Randy
73.
Rodriguez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out.
Rodriguez.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's
Ball.
off
That's inside.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one
2-2
inside. Look out. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Aaron Judge.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one.
Now
Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-0.
64. Shaw.
That one
Gilly.
ripped left field. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Foul ball there. The shortstop
outside.
takes the ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. Set for the bottom of the third. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Now pitching. Tim Hill.
Tap foul at the plate. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. To the right side, Chisholm tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
The Giants down to their final strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him, and that's the ball game. The 4-0.
Hey, you did good, kid. You did real good.
First and second, no outs. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Friedel, the lead runner at second. Steer on at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Rhys Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Great roll there, kid.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. First and second, no outs. Aaron Judge at the plate. In the air, out towards right center. Tatis squeezes it, and there's one down. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. This one high in the air to left center. Out number 2. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. Drilled out towards left center field. Merrill on his way over. Makes the grab. And that's and we're back. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Severino back to work. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul.
1-1. These players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's New York and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. This is Diamond Quest Baseball. Some will rise,
but most will fall. What? I'm just being honest.
Now the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. It's Aaron Judge now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties. And this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
One out, runner at second. So Harper stands in.
The Rangers, number 41.
Line drive, base hit right center field. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. One down. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Hit hard, base hit. Around second is Harper, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blast.
There goes Elly. Pitch misses. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Harper on third. De La Cruz over at second with 1 down. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Line drive. Fair ball. Trout around second on his way to third. The relay. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now pitching for
so man aboard. Trent Grisham will hit next.
Shawn Armstrong.
The other way, and it stays fair. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Number 27, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And that one hammered back there. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chip. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
No ball,
that wasn't close. Lifted in the air right center field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. And Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And there's the strike. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Wyatt Langford now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
Up and in, 1-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Corey Seager stands in now, looks at that one inside. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Strike.
Pitching for the Rangers.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Cole Winn.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
0-1.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Judge rips that one. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. On the ground right side, Semien to first, one out in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
De La Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And they add a couple more. It's 9-0. So one out, nobody on. And now batting Mike Trout. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 10-0. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons.
Luke Jackson.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And it drops in. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So a man at first. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That one felt good. Their third home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 12-0. Here's the third baseman. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner goes again. There's a ball.
Ball two.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs.
That's ball 3.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and third, 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. And that's
Ball 1, no
outside.
strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in.
That's inside.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Ball. Down.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Crow Armstrong, the runner at third. Chisholm on at second with 2 down. Right side, Garcia makes his way towards it, nabs it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Josh Young. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Now pitching, Michael.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 down. Kyle Higashioka, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Got him. Now 2 out. And here is Josh Smith. High fly ball down the left field line. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 out, space is empty.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Goes down looking. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player? This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So a man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Breaking ball misses down and away. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting came.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 13-0. Garcia quickly throws it in. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Jacob Webb takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is. Swinging it.
Here's Trout. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 15-0. At the plate, Ted Simmons. Just missed. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. They go back to back. It's 16-0. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Textbook bat control right there.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Robert Garcia.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now the third baseman. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
That's hard hit on the line. And base hit. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. And the lead continues to grow.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone. But such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Fastball is outside. Into center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Sliced hard but foul.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Forget it. A 3-run homer. Their third home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 20-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Person Garabito. And ball 1 to Judge. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Seager fires over to first. Judge out on the play. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Here's Mike Trout. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Harper runs. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go again. That one out to right. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jake Burger. O'Day, the tall righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Adolis Garcia now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Towards first. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Kevin Pillar in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball.
A job well done.